Hey, what's up, y'all? Marjek79 here. We are back again today with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure haul review. Today we are taking a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Archive, Episode 3. It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi that I've always wanted in my collection, but never had. I had a chance to get the older one, but the face sculpt was so crap that I just couldn't spend the money on it. And is this one any better? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to compare him to the cloned Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi, probably the most sought out Obi-Wan Kenobi on the market. We also have Star Wars The Clone Wars Clone Pilot Hawk. I'm not really going to do a review of this one. This is just a part of the haul. I've had this one sitting collecting dust for quite some time. I figured I'd go ahead and crack them open, see what's going on with them. Then we finally have acquired the Mandalorian, the Koska Reeves action figure. Been looking for this figure for feels like months, man. We went to Target today, found her for 19 bucks. And we're finally adding her to the collection to add her with the Bo-Katan. So very excited to finally get her in, man. So, okay, let's take a look at all of our packages. Take a look at the back of them. Obi-Wan Kenobi is forced to battle his friend Anakin Skywalker in a devastating lightsaber duel after Anakin turns to the dark side. Yes, this is the main reason that I particularly wanted this Obi-Wan Kenobi for the display. I feel like this is the most iconic form of Obi-Wan. I mean, I feel like you can't really even call yourself a Star Wars fan if you don't have this version of Obi-Wan on your shelf. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's a very iconic character. Spin Koska Reeves to the back. A master of hand-to-hand combat, Koska Reeves is loyal to Bo-Katan and is a member of the band of Clan Curzon Mandalorian striking back at the Imperial Remnants. I'm very excited to get this figure in. And like I said, I picked up Clone Pilot Hawk just on a whim. I've seen him on the shelf. Figured I'd go ahead and pick him up too. There's not really any information about Clone Pilot Hawk on the package. Still excited to get him in. Let's open these figures up, man, and let's get started here. Okay, now we have everybody out of the package here. So let's start out with the elephant in the room here. What's going on with this face sculpt here, man? Why does this, it's just off. I feel like that really doesn't look like Ian McGregor at all, where this one, I feel, looks just like him. What happened, Hasbro? My God. Come on, man. I mean, just the shining forehead, the golden brown. I feel like it was definitely more brown on this one here. Even the eye color is different. How did they jack this up so bad? I wonder if I can take this head sculpt off and exchange it with this one, which is so sad because, I mean, this one is just such a sought after figure. I would hate to disrupt the flow of this figure, but this is how I always envision Obi-Wan. You know what I'm saying? This is so weird for me. I think we're going to try to swap them out here at the end, but at least let's just go through the figure here first. It looks fine. Other than this head sculpt, and it probably wouldn't look so bad if I didn't have this one right here. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. It's so odd. Goodness gracious. We took the blade out of the lightsaber. We just put it on his belt there. He should have came with some fisted hands. He only comes with, like, looks like some blaster hands and lightsaber holding hands. So that's kind of unfortunate. Boots come out okay. It's fine. Clone Pilot Hawk looks fine. The Hawk is ensemble on his helmet there. Blue comes out good. The control panel on his breath strap there comes out good. Really no complaints with him at all. Same with the Koska Reeves. Face is not perfect, but it comes out pretty good. I mean, if I'm thinking of any comparison, I feel like her WWE figure, Sasha Banks, actually looks a bit better than the Black Series. How crazy is that? But I mean, it's not terrible though. Armor comes out good. I really like the look of the helmet. Kind of weird because she comes with 2 blasters, but only 1 Hollister, where Bo-Katan came with 2 Hollisters. It's like, why didn't Koska come with 2 Hollisters as well? So that's a little bit strange. Other than that, the pants and the shin guards kind of look very similar, as you can see. Pretty cool. So let's spin these figures to the back here. Hair on Obi-Wan, it's fine. Not perfect, it's just fine, just fair. Something about that head sculpt, man. I see what everybody's talking about. Of course, I haven't seen anybody else's review of this figure. I tried to, so I can keep my opinion pure, but I've seen comments on Facebook like, what the hell happened to this head sculpt? And I agree. I don't know what happened. Clone Pilot Hawk was fine, pretty plain. Just blues and whites. And then Koska Reeves hair sculpt looks fine. Back of the jetpack there. Obviously, the jetpack comes disattached from the figure itself. Helmet looks okay. Butt pads there. Looks good. Belt looks okay. Let's run through some articulations here. Let's hit Obi-Wan first. Rotate the head 360 degrees. Look down. Up. A tilt. Not really. You cannot tilt that. I'm lying. The arm. Can't rotate it. Barely. Yeah. You got to push it out slightly to rotate it. Okay. There you go. Push it up. No bicep swivel. You do have a bit of an elbow swivel. Elbow joint. Push up 90 degrees. Wrist. Rotate that 360. Could be pushed outwards slightly. Just pull that lightsaber out for go through articulation. Rotate 360. No tilts as you reveal an ugly gappage there when you try to tilt it. This figure is not very good. That's what I'm already seeing. Kick forward, kick backwards. They didn't update this at all from the archive sculpt. It's pretty bad. See, this skirt piece is a soft cloth, I guess, to try to extend the articulation there. Knee bend. Up. There you go. Do not overpay for this figure. Let's get that out of the way right then and there. Thigh swivel. Rotate 360. Ankle down. Up. Over. And over. The articulation is a bit rough, and the head sculpt is a bit rough. Like I said, I'm happy to have the figure in. This is my favorite version of Obi-Wan by far. It's not even a contest. Ian McGregor's performance as Obi-Wan I feel like one of the highlights of the entire, Anakin Skywalker trilogy. But figure is not very good. I mean, that's all there is to it. Can't even front, man. All right, let's take the jetpack off so we can run through Koska Reeves articulation. Arm, rotate 360. Head, rotate 360. Down, up, tilt, tilt. Some updated articulation definitely going on with Koska Reeves here. Arm, and push it up all the way, but careful. It kind of gets hindered by the leather strap on top of the shoulder there. And it's shifted forward a bit, shifted backwards. No bicep swivel. You do get an elbow swivel though. Push it up 90 degrees all the way up. Pretty nifty. Torso. Rotate 360 degrees. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Shout out for Black Series for updating their articulation. I don't know why they couldn't do it with this Obi-Wan here since it's one of their most iconic characters, but whatevs. Kick forward, kick backwards, knee all the way back. Thigh, rotate 360, but this little blue pad here kind of hinders it a bit, so be careful with that. Knee joint, push it forward as well if you want. Ankle, push it down, push it up, tilt, tilt. This is an awesome figure. Like I said, face sculpt not perfect. It's a little bit shiny for my taste, but I feel like all of the Black Series kind of succumb to that issue though, so it's just what you have to deal with. They still look good though. So then of course, just like the Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian, you can take the helmet and slide it on if you would so choose to do that. I kind of like to have them without their helmet, just holding it. I feel like that looks really, really cool. And if you want your jetpack, just simple plug into the back of the peg here. Pretty self-explanatory. Plugs right in. Pretty cool. Put a little silver thing in the back of their head here. That looks pretty cool. So, but like I said, I still don't get why she didn't come with two holsters on her belt here. It's weird. I don't see anywhere else to plug in this other gun. So I definitely find that weird. So what I want to do now, I want to try to plug in this older Obi-Wan Kenobi head into this newer one's body. Let's swap these heads and let's see how it turns out. So unfortunately, it really doesn't work too well. This head is too big for this body. It doesn't even fit right on the peg. I could probably take some sticky tack to make it a little bit tighter, but it's still, I mean, the skin tone for this face doesn't match up with the skin tone of the hands and the neck. It just looks like he's got a tan on his face and not on his body. So, and then try to put this on here and that just looks terrible. So let's just do that. So let's swap them back. That's unfortunate. Sheesh, man. All right, and we're back. So these are the poses that I've chosen of how they are going to go on the shelf. So Obi-Wan Kenobi, getting him into this simple lightsaber pose was difficult. I'm not even going to front, and I'm not putting him in any other pose because I got him exactly how I like him. He's going to probably stay like that forever and collect dust. Koska Reeves, very satisfied with this figure. Very happy I picked her up and was able to get her for retail. Yes, very happy with that. Clone Pilot Hawk, I'm happy to get him in too as well. Definitely wasn't one I was dying to get, but a different kind of clone or stormtrooper, so on and so forth, always looks awesome on the Star Wars shelf, so he will go on there respectively as well. Don't know quite yet what I'm going to do with my clone commander Obi-Wan, but then Bo-Katan will simply go back into her normal spot on the shelf. So tag picture, gotta love it, man. So all right, I'm very happy to get these figures in, pay retail for them. Do not overpay for either one of these figures, especially the Obi-Wan. I'd maybe overpay for Koska Reeves if you don't have a choice. I'd maybe go 35. That's about as high as I would go for her. But anything over that is a complete rip. I'll feel about it, man. So all right, let's go ahead, let's move everything to the museum and we will close out here. Now we are back, man, and now we have added our episode 3 Obi-Wan to the shelf next to our Ahsoka Tano, our episode 6 Luke, and then our episode 3 Anakin Skywalker right there. Looks good. Can't even front. It looks good on the shelf, man. It really does. That face sculpt definitely still looks burnt. Why does he have red eye? It's so odd, man. It's good to have him in his iconic outfit, final outfit, his duel with Anakin, so can't complain too much. I mean, I can. I paid for it. It's my product. It's my review, but no, I'm happy to have the figure more so than anything else. So definitely not the worst face sculpt on this Star Wars shelf. Just saying. But then we have our Koska Reeves over there. We move back Finn. God, I hate that character. You know, I didn't even purchase that Finn. He was actually a gift. I just, when it comes to the Disney trilogy, something about his character I just do not like at all. I don't even know why I still have him on my shelf. Don't mind me. Let me get off my soapbox, though. But she looks good on the shelf behind the Boba Fett. I haven't decided if I want to pick up that unmasked Boba, how he appears on The Mandalorian yet. I might get that, or I might just wait to see what maybe his final incarnation outfit might be by the end of the Book of Boba Fett. We'll see. Maybe we'll pick it up, maybe not. I definitely want that Fennec Shan in the Mayfield, though. It's definitely my next 2 objectives for the Black Series for sure. So stay tuned for that. And as always, I think we're going to end it right there, man. So shelf looks good. We did put the Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. I thought about selling this figure. I mean, he goes for like $80 on eBay right now. I don't know why. That's kind of insane, but I just feel dirty selling him off. So I'll tell you what, for everybody that reached the end of this video, if this video reaches 1,000 likes, that's right, 1,000, I'll give him away to a subscriber. Simple, right? Just comment something below the video. 1,000 likes, though. I'm not playing around. This is a highly sought after, expensive figure. I'm not just giving them away for a small amount of likes. That's all there is to it. Okay. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like I just said, do me a favor, hit that like button. You want to see content just like this, hit that notification bell icon so that you know whenever I upload a new video. You can follow me at youtube.com/SmartJake79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later.